And wow, dang it! I really want Oversky to take this guy out. He deserves a win in this kind of a map, in this kind of a game. And Ace really deserves a nice, good, solid win at the end, towards the end of the season against. By the way, MBCGame is the third-ranked team in the Pro League right now, and I would say they even have the second best starting lineup in the game right now. And here we have, I mean, at the very least, whatever happens from here on out, at the very least, Air Force Ace has brought MBCGame to an ace match, to a very brutal ace match. I mean, Oversky, no matter what, you can see he's already putting up a very good fight here. And I'm not giving up on him. I still don't think he has a chance to win though. We'll have to see what happens. Oversky critically though has not gotten another expansion. He needs to start expanding just all over the place. He's got Bisu pinned in there, but he needs to. I guess it'd be difficult to defend a lot of expansions, and he's letting a lot of his overlords get killed off too, just by a few Corsairs. And I think that also might be kind of a critical mistake. Letting his overlords get harassed a lot. He's just basically giving into a lot of harassment there, and he needs to start. I'm not sure exactly what he needs to do, but he needs to start. Basically, I would say his best bet right now, and going in again, trying to pick off that Dragoon this time, and he's not able to pick off that Dragoon. Just not enough Hydralisks. That's the problem right now. Basically, is he doesn't have enough forces on the ground. He doesn't have any decent tech units either at this point. Oversky really kind of needs like 2-3 more bases so he can just pump out Hydralisks. That would be basically the way to go. Maybe get some lurkers or something like that. In the first game, was absolutely crazy. I can't believe I didn't mention that before. And for some reason, Oversky leaving a bunch of overlords up there. Really carelessly, I guess. And Scourge is finally coming in here now. Scourge is chasing down those Corsairs, and there's not enough Corsairs to really take out the Scourges before they hit him. And Bisu coming in with some kind of a drop here. I don't think the Oversky has seen it, but we'll have to see how well he defends it, basically. I think that's going to... This drop might be the critical point of the game. Oh, Bisu's forces, Oversky's forces running right past, and he's got a ton of Mutalisks out, but he doesn't see this drop coming in. He's not going to defend it successfully. Oh, and that's somehow those Corsairs running all the way around the map, and able to avoid the Scourges after all. And Oversky's main completely undefended here now, and looks like he must have noticed that those Dark Templar are coming in there. He's bringing back Hydralisks to deal with those Dark Templar. I didn't see what happened, and yeah, Bisu has a 2 Dark Templar at his main, picking off drones. It looks like they're going to get picked off pretty quickly, though. Oversky bringing back his overlords there. And Oversky just kind of not really mobile. Oversky has a ton of Mutalisks in his main in the meantime, going for that snipe in the main, taking out the cannons in the main. There's only one more cannon in the main, but he's going to be able to take that out pretty quickly and then take out that Dragoon. And critically, he brought in Scourges at the same time. Scourges taking out the Corsairs. Oh my gosh, Oversky all up in Bisu's main at the same time that Bisu is in his main. And oh, that Archon, those Archons might spell the difference though. The Archons possibly going to drive off those Mutalisks. Just a couple of Archons able to do a massive amount of damage to Mutalisks. And it looks like Oversky's going to go for another economy hit here. Bisu does not have a lot of probes left. He's having to run his probes around right now. Bisu not mining at all out of any of his bases. He actually does have a base at the 1 o'clock position. I didn't see that before, and he might be mining off of that, but still, not doing a lot of mining right now. Oversky picking off a lot of probes in his main, stopping him from mining in his main, and then that drop. I think that dropship had the Dark Templar in it before, so he didn't have anything really much in there. And Bisu has not critically done any Psystorm drops or anything like that, and he is dropping that last Dark Templar back in that base. But Oversky has Overlords there. He doesn't have any drones right now for Bisu to really kill there. So that's not going to do a whole lot of damage, although that does mean that Oversky is not, in fact, mining out of that base. Looks like Oversky going for the kill, going in there. Oh! Losing some Mutalisks pretty carelessly. He just ran them straight in there. I don't think he expected those Corsairs and the Archon to be exactly where they were. And unfortunately, he was on. It looked like just a move action instead of an attack move. And now it's Bisu's turn to move out, and that base just going up now. So Bisu has not been mining out of that natural. Bisu only has about a dozen, maybe 18 probes mining right now total, and he's moving out with some zealots there. And Oversky needs to pump out a lot of Hydralisks right now. Maybe some Lings. If he's going to deal with those zealots right now, he's got to get something up to deal with those zealots. Although it looks like Bisu has stalled, he's not pushing in. Now he is pushing in. So this is going to be a pretty game-deciding battle here. Bisu going in 3 Archons, so those Mutalisks are going to be completely worthless. And Oversky having to run his drones out here. If Oversky loses this base, this could be extremely troublesome for him. It looks like he's trying to block up his choke. A ton of several Hydras coming in here, but he doesn't have enough Hydras. And now the Reavers coming in critically. The Scourges are going to be able to take out the shuttle. It looks like the Mutalisk might be able to take out the Reavers. No, the Archons are coming in. The Archon's able to take out the Mutalisk just in time, but Bisu is having a problem squeezing through that choke. But right now, Oversky, he just doesn't have the forces on the ground necessary to deal with this right now. Bisu pumping out of 3 Nexuses. He's got a lot of probes coming in, and Oversky just does not have enough forces right now. The Archons coming in. Those Archons are going to be able to slaughter anything that the Zealots aren't able to. And it looks like he's trying to micro around, pick off those Zealots. But he just doesn't have enough economy. Just does not have enough economy. He's been putting out forces, and I really fear for Oversky here. He might. Oh, and Oversky, GG's. Oh my gosh. Oh, Oversky putting up an absolutely brilliant fight. Almost bringing Bisu, the Zerg killer, to his knees in 2 games. I didn't have a chance to mention that before. The very first game of this series was Bisu versus Oversky, and that game came down to basically whoever could kill the other one's base quicker. Oversky doing a drop on Bisu, Bisu going in Oversky's front door, and Bisu won it out. And again, we see the same sort of thing. Oversky dealing a critical blow to Bisu, absolutely slaughtering his main, and Bisu just barely able to counterattack. And well, I won't say barely because that was a pretty significant battle there, but I mean he almost lost his main, basically, almost lost all his units, and barely able to send out all those Zealots, which obviously were not able to combat the Mutalisks and take the win. So brilliant play by Bisu. I have to give it to him. I was really rooting for Oversky because I think he deserves some good wins there. And again, Air Force Ace going to the Ace match and barely losing it. And you know, their record does not show the fact that they have losses that are almost wins, such as this series right here. And I think really they deserve probably some more credit than their record gives them. And the MBCGame taking a rightful bow there. And so I hope you guys enjoy that game. I can't go cry myself to sleep tonight because I've already woken up. This is the morning for me. So I guess I'll just go cry myself to lunch or something like that. Alright, have a good one, guys. Hope you enjoy that.